So this is it, the last long run of this marathon training block. This time next week I will be on the start line for Brighton Marathon 2026.
Let's go!
So hello and welcome to my channel, The Amateur Runner. It's week 14 of marathon training, and this will be the last video of the Brighton Build series. Although there is one more week of training to go, week 15, on the build up to race day, there may only be probably one more run to come, an easy shakeout run. So yeah, this will be the last video of this series. So I want to take the opportunity to talk through my race plans, but first take a quick look at my training so far this week. It's Tuesday and it's run 1 of week 14, but to be honest, I didn't think I would be out attempting a run so soon after the long run Sunday gone, the 27k I done. I felt that run was a bit of a struggle for whatever reason, and I finished that run feeling a bit sore and achy. As I walked it off, going back to my car, I did start to feel a lot better. However, later on that day and the following morning, my left Achilles was really sore. Surprisingly, the ankle though has been absolutely fine since that run. So I can't quite understand what's going on, whether this is something completely different or related. Maybe subconsciously I've been offloading that ankle and picked up some other kind of niggle, but the left Achilles has been extremely sore for the last couple of days. I've been trying to keep it calm, I've been icing it lots, you know, hot and cold treatment, and today it's feeling a lot better. I've done a few tests before coming out to do this run. You know, I've tried some calf raises, that felt fine. I tried a few hops on that leg, that felt fine. So it doesn't seem to be irritated at the moment. So I thought I'd come out and attempt an easy run. Nothing too long, maybe somewhere hopefully between 6 and 8 kilometers, depending on how it feels. And there we go guys, that is today's run done. 7k in the end. I could have gone on a little bit further, but I thought, you know, I won't push it. 7k, the ankle's feeling fine, the Achilles is feeling fine. Yeah, really happy with that. Like I said, didn't think I'd be running today, and even when I walked out the door this evening, I didn't know how this run was going to go. So yeah, happy with that. It's Wednesday and it's run 2 of week 14, and today the ankle and the Achilles feel absolutely fine. It's left me a little bit confused as to what's going on, if I'm being honest. I mean, there's been times recently when I've actually thought I was injured, and you know, another day like today I feel nothing at all, even when it is reactive to any type of running. It literally is that it's not speed work, it's not distance. It can happen on short easy runs, and it can be reactive and flare up, but there are other times I can do a speed session, it's fine. I can do a long run, it's fine. So it's very inconsistent, but I do have physio tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get a few more answers then. But yeah, I mean, good news, it feels okay at the moment. So I'm gonna attempt tonight's session. I am still adjusting tonight's session. Originally on the plan was a speed session. I think it was 5 times 800 at interval pace. But I don't, even though it feels okay, I don't want to push it, I don't want to risk it. That's still quite a bit of an effort and load to put through the ankle and the Achilles. I'm still going to do some kind of quality session. I'm going to do 5 times 1 kilometre at marathon pace with a 90-second jog in between. I'm going to do a couple of K to warm up, a couple of K to cool down. But as always recently, if anything flares up, if anything starts to feel uncomfortable, I will just, stop the run there and then, because priority now has to be getting to the start line. And there we go, guys. Managed to get tonight's session done without any grumbles from the ankle whilst running. Since I've stopped literally about 30 seconds ago, 60 seconds ago, and I've started to walk. The inside ankle has got a bit tight, so I have to go home, stick some ice on it. But yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't know how much more I should really do now on the lead up to Brighton, because again, it's reactive. Felt fine before the run, felt fine during the run, and grumbling a little bit now I've stopped. I'll speak to my physio tomorrow, see what she says, but yeah, the session itself, I am very tired today, and if I'm honest, the marathon pace intervals seemed a bit of an effort. Marathon pace I thought would have felt a lot easier by now, and it's not. Tonight's marathon pace kilometres and the kilometres in Sunday's long run gone, that heart rate honestly is a lot higher than I'd want it to be. I thought I could have had that heart rate comfortably in zone 3 by now for marathon pace to be something that I can hold for 42 kilometres on the day, and I'm creeping into zone 4. Yeah, it's not as comfortable as I'd like it to be. Some of those kilometres were against a headwind. That does make the effort a little bit more. It does raise that heart rate a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know, guys, what do you think? Should marathon pace be feeling more comfortable by now? Should that heart rate be comfortably in zone 3? Again, overthinking everything, questioning what I'm capable of. But anyways, run 2, week 14 done, and I'll see you on the next one. It's Friday morning and it's run 3 of week 14. I feel okay today. The ankle feels okay, the calf feels okay. I had physio yesterday and I feel a lot better for it. The physio confirmed, I'm not injured at all. It is purely down to load and irritation with some of the tendons, possibly a little bit of inflammation there as well. So yeah, no injury, which is good news, but it still needs to be managed. So on the plan for this week was a 10k run plus strength today, and then an 18k run at the weekend. I still think with that irritation, that's too much. So today I'm just going to do 5k easy, and then we'll do something a little bit longer later on in the week, but probably not 18 kilometres. But yeah, run 3, week 14. Let's go get it done. And there we go, that is today's run done. But I stopped at 4k. The ankle, it's okay, there's no pain, but tiny bit of soreness I started to feel. So I just thought, I'll stop the run. I don't need to do any more kilometres really. In terms of fitness, it's all about just keeping a bit of momentum really. It's kind of the tendon on the inside of the ankle that comes up off the ankle. That's where some of my soreness has been. So yeah, I started to feel it, so I thought, you know what, I won't irritate it anymore. I'll stop it there. But yeah, running loops of a park here, and it seemed quite flat until you started running it. Going down one side, it's not too bad. Coming up the other side, yeah, you can feel the elevation. The heart rate reflected that elevation, although it looked nothing at all. and yeah, probably ended up becoming some kind of interval session in the end. But yeah, run 3, week 14 done, and hopefully run 4 will happen probably Sunday, and I'll see you then. So that was my week so far, and today is Sunday, long run day, although the run won't be so long today. On the plan is 18 kilometers, but because I still have these niggles, I won't be running 18 kilometers today. Hopefully around 12 kilometers, but like I say, it all depends how those niggles are feeling. And maybe I could have missed today's run as well, but you know, I wanted to keep some momentum. And I'll be honest, with the reduced mileage, Friday when I went out, that was only 4k. It does feel like I haven't been out running for a long time. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you today and let you know my race plans really. And I'll come on to sort of times and things like that. But first of all, yeah, I'll run through my race kit, my fueling and hydration. So race kit will be exactly the same as I wore for Taunton Half Marathon. So that will be my white runner hat, my white Ben Parks tee, my 262 shorts. They're really good because they've got the built-in pocket all the way around. Socks, pink Ben Parks socks, and the shoes, the Saucony Azuras. So fueling this year, I will be using the Precision Fuel gels. They have been working really well for me throughout training. Each one packs 30 grams of carbs as well. I'll also be taking some caffeine gels with me. Unsure how many of those I will take in the race, but I have some on me just in case. But yeah, looking at taking a gel around every 5 kilometers throughout the race. But these gels don't have any electrolytes, so I will be supplementing that on top, and I'm going to be using the Precision Fuel and hydration capsules, and I'm going to take one of those probably every 10 kilometers, and I'll be taking those with water on course. I won't be carrying my own water. I shall make use of the water stations. I'm unsure right now how often they are, but usually around every 5k, 3 miles in these bigger races you find there's a water station. So yeah, that will hopefully time and work out perfectly for me. So let's get on to the interesting stuff then. Race plans and how I intend to approach Brighton. So as you're all aware, when I started this training plan, my goal was a 3:30 marathon, and whilst that will still stay as my A goal, I need other places I can go also, and that is because if I'm being honest, in my heart of hearts, I know 3:30 I think is going to be a bit of a stretch for me this year. Starting this training block, I had already reduced the mileage I was going to do, but then picking up the niggles, it's meant even more reduced mileage. I think compared to last year, I've probably done more than 200 kilometers less than I did for the Manchester block, and because of that I feel I haven't quite done enough this year. Marathon pace has been feeling a lot tougher than I thought it would at this late stage of marathon training, and also looking at the heart rate whilst doing marathon pace. Certainly last week, that 10k block or 11k block that I done, the heart rate was higher than it should have been really. I don't want to sound negative before we've even got to Brighton, but I honestly feel, like I said, in my heart of hearts, that is where I am. So I've got to be sensible with it all, and this is why I'm not sticking just to that one goal of a 3:30. I am going to have an A goal, a B goal, a C goal and even a D goal. So my B goal, and which is probably the more realistic challenge, I think, and that will be to achieve a 3:30 something, even if that is, you know, a 3:39. You know, I've been thinking about my approach, you know, how I'm going to start it, how I'm going to run it. With having that B goal, I'm thinking, is it possible to negative split a marathon? Now, Brighton does have some hills. They come in the first part of the marathon. So I'm thinking about setting off really easy, a lot slower than that 3:30 pace. 3:30 marathon would require me to run sub 5-minute kilometres. I'm thinking I'll set out at around 5:15, 5:20 per kilometre for the first 10k, 10 to 20, 5 minutes 10 per kilometre, 20 to 30, 5 minutes and 5 seconds per kilometre, 30 to 40. Can we then step it up to 5 minutes per kilometre, and if there's anything left, just empty the tank in those last two. And by using that approach and starting at that slower pace, it gives me options of where I can go throughout the race. My C goal will be a PB, a marathon PB, which for me will be a sub 3:47, and I think that's probably around a 5 minute and 20 second per kilometre pace. So yeah, A, B, C and D goal obviously is just to finish, just to cross that finish line. But guys, that is it. That is the end of this series, the end of the Brighton build. 15 weeks of training, and yeah, next week I will be on the start line for Brighton Marathon 2026, and yeah, see what I can achieve. It's so hard to second guess race day, you know, especially with a marathon. So many things can happen on the day, but most of all, I just want to go there and enjoy it. Guys, I just want to say thank you very much for following along with my journey. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the videos, for liking, for commenting. It means a lot, it really does. And if you're running Brighton Marathon next weekend, or this weekend, by the time this video goes out, good luck. I'm sure you'll smash it. And if you're running any other race, any other marathon, good luck and enjoy it. But like I say, that is it. The next time you'll see me now is in the race video for Brighton Marathon 2026. Unless you see me on the day, of course, come over, say hello. It'd be great to meet you. But yeah, that is it. And until the next one, guys, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a good one, and I will see you on the next one.